In this world, filled with endless distractions, noise has become the language of the weak. People chase comfort, attention, and validation, but they forget the essence of control, the art of silence. The White Room was never created to build heroes. It was designed to erase emotions and produce perfection. Inside those walls, there was no laughter, no fear, no hesitation, only observation, adaptation, and mastery. Every second was a test, every mistake a scar, and every breath a lesson in control. The White Room does not teach you how to live. It teaches you how to think beyond life itself. It strips you of emotions until you no longer act out of fear or desire. Only logic remains. And when you understand logic deeply enough, you realize that emotions were the true chains holding you back. To train like the White Room is not about lifting weights or running miles. It's about dissecting your mind until you control every reaction, every movement, every thought. You train your body to obey your mind, and your mind to obey your will. You learn how to breathe under pressure, how to remain calm when chaos screams around you, and how to respond when the world expects you to fall apart. Discipline becomes your weapon, silence your armor, and self-control your ultimate strength. When others waste their energy chasing approval, you conserve yours, building an empire of focus inside your head. You become a ghost, invisible, untouchable, unstoppable. The White Room does not reward effort. It rewards awareness. You must learn to observe, not react. Watch everything, people, movements, conversations, and understand the hidden logic behind them. Ayanokoji mastered this art. He doesn't fight to win. He calculates so he never loses. His true strength is not physical, it's psychological. Every expression, every pause, every glance is a move on a mental chessboard that no one else can see. If you want to train like him, you must first unlearn what the world taught you. Forget comfort, forget ego, forget emotion. Train your mind to think without bias and feel without attachment. Once you reach that point, every problem becomes a puzzle and you become the one solving it effortlessly. But this path is not easy. To become like Ayanokoji, you must walk alone. You will lose people, but gain focus. You will lose warmth, but gain clarity. You will lose emotions, but gain power. It's a transformation that most can't survive, because silence is heavier than noise, and loneliness louder than crowds. The White Room is not a place, it's a mindset. It exists in the way you think, the way you move, and the way you respond to everything around you. You train yourself to stop being human in the emotional sense, and start being human in the intellectual sense. You no longer react, you calculate. You no longer express, you observe. You no longer follow, you lead from the shadows. Every second of your life becomes a test. The White Room doesn't end when the training stops. It follows you into the real world. The calmness that others mistake for indifference is actually control. The silence they fear is actually focus. When people scream to prove their strength, you say nothing because your silence is louder than their words. That's what Ayanokoji represents, a mind beyond chaos, a soul untouched by distraction, and a man who doesn't need to prove anything. To train like the White Room means to become aware of every emotion, every instinct, and then choose which one deserves to exist. You decide what to feel, when to react, and how to win. This is the ultimate power, the power to rule yourself. The world fears people who cannot be predicted, and that's exactly what the White Room creates. A person without weakness because they understand it, a person without fear because they faced it in isolation, and a person without limits because they broke them long ago. You don't become like Ayanokoji overnight. You build him piece by piece, thought by thought, until the noise of the world fades away and all that remains is silence. Perfect, sharp, and unshakable silence. So remember this: to train like the White Room is not to escape humanity, but to refine it, to strip away illusions and become something purer, focused, emotionless, efficient. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You just need to think deeper, act smarter, and remain calm no matter what burns around you. Because true strength isn't found in chaos, it's born in stillness. And those who master that stillness become unstoppable. In the end, you realize the White Room was never a place. It was a mirror that reflected who you truly are when everything else is stripped away. You don't need emotion to rise. You just need control, calm, silent, unbreakable control. The world is full of people chasing noise, but only a few can find strength in silence. Perfection isn't built by chaos. It's shaped in isolation, in stillness, in discipline. Train your mind to be unshaken. Let your silence speak louder than words, because those who master calm rule without moving. Subscribe to the channel, not to follow others, but to keep walking the path no one else dares to take.